play pool, and the legendary needs no introduction, Mr. Ernesto Dominguez.
Yeah, Pops. Flag.
Okay.
And we got action, folks.
All right, there we go.
We got action. For those of you unaware, we're using this is an alternate break format, race to 8, magic rack, 9 ball. Ramin Bakhtiari is a super strong local player out of LA.
Absolutely.
Owner of the Go Play Pool app. If you haven't downloaded it.
He does a lot of work.
Yeah, he does do a lot of work.
He promotes a lot. I joke around with him, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Kamui and Cheqio, CueSports International. This is a Swanee 2016, Ra Hanna, and Oscar Dominguez. There we go. Ramin's set up to break. This place is busy, Oscar.
Oh, man, yeah. It's
I feel like we're in the Philippines a little bit.
Yeah,
tight around the table.
It's tight, and there's just a lot of players right now. It's still early, 128 players.
Right.
We need to whittle it down a little bit to kind of clear up some real estate.
There you go. All right, Ramin set to break, and let's see it. You're going to use a control break or maybe a little cut. Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a cut.
A little bit of cut, right?
And the whole rack really lingers on this one shot, really.
Yes.
I mean, if he gets good on the 3 to the 4.
What do you recommend? What's your path? Are you going one rail to the 4?
You know what? I actually like going 2 cushions. I'll tell you why. It's a lot easier to make this ball with a little low outside English with a little baby draw.
Right.
So that you can go 2 rails towards the center of the table. The reason why is because if you put high inside, there's a little bit more deflection. It's just, you see, he used a high natural ball.
Right.
So there was no position that way.
Exactly.
Whereas if he would have done low left English, it's a lot easier to make the ball number 1, and it's a lot easier to get good position.
So does he just roll up and stick him on a 5 here?
No, he's going to roll and cut it.
Cut it?
He's going to bump into the 7.
Bump the 7?
Yeah, he's going to bump the outside 7. Oh, he hit the inside of the 7.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously it's makeable, but
right. So makeable in the way you're shooting this ball on the side, or you're back cutting it in the corner?
I'll back cut in the corner.
Okay, yeah. and let the cue ball go around.
I mean, as a supporter of my father, yes.
But as a pool player,
as a pool player, as a neutral spectator, no.
You're not going to let that go.
The purpose of that is because it's difficult to get the 3 cushions around because you're hitting so thinly on the 5.
Absolutely.
Now, if the 5 wasn't such a severe cut, then obviously you can grab it thicker and you can spin it.
Yeah.
I kind of like using a high inside ball.
Okay.
And hitting exactly where that chalk is at on the left side of the table.
Okay.
And it straightens out. The 2 cushions straighten out.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know what I mean? It's like a reverse 3 cushion shot.
Table number 5, Reed Fleming, you're on the clock. Table number 5.
Yeah, he hit the 3 cushions easily.
He did.
Oh, wow.
He came around beautiful.
Table numbers and times are printed on the tournament.
That's a good shot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
He hit the ball a little fat and spun it around. Real good shot.
He has a kind of unorthodox delivery to me, but he gets through the ball pretty straight.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes when Ramin's like really in stroke, it seems to get longer and longer his bridge.
Yeah.
And he's wrong here. He's no good here.
You see, and I learned from Pops and from guys like you and Salvatore that on those easy shots, you get lazy.
Oh, yeah.
He should have been perfect on this ball.
Yeah. Either come short or come long. One or the other.
But you have to choose.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I mean, these guys all play better than me. I can't talk. I'm just saying what I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see we're using the Fargo rate. Fargo rate enabled. Nice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's good. So what's he thinking here, Oscar? Is he thinking about how to get?
Probably. He's probably thinking high inside English here, just to settle for a tougher shot.
Okay.
If he tries to go low outside, I think he's going to be in trouble. I don't see him getting there from that straight. Oh boy, look at him! How good did he hit that ball? It bent. Like he hit that ball awesome, and he's still in a tough spot.
Yeah. And he's feeling that Now, Oscar, you done played this shot. You went around the world trying to get there. What do you do here, buddy?
Oh, you gotta go for it.
You're gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
So you advocate shooting that now.
Oh, 100%.
Is that because of that you tried to get the position and you're out of position here? And you feel like this is a makeable shot?
Yeah, the makeable shot. The balls are close enough. Whereas if there's more distance between them, then obviously I would dug. But
Okay.
the balls are close enough. You can see the edge of the ball pretty well. Oh, well, he didn't see the edge of the ball very well there, but
He got a little fortunate though.
yeah, cross side here.
Free bank.
You can do 2 shots. You can
Okay.
shoot the cross side, or you can do the 2-rail safe, which is bank, pass the side pocket, bring the
bring 'em
cue
down.
ball. Yeah, bring the cue ball in the short rail, and bring the object ball in the short
I've
rail.
also saw you shoot the 9 to the rail and put it on
Table
the
number
Brunswick.
7,
Yeah.
Dale Phillips.
Yeah, he sort of did that on accident.
Right.
On table 7. You
Yeah.
are on the
Whenever you're
clock.
queuing,
Dale Phillips
especially on a gold crown over the pocket, it's always the difficulty always
And
goes
the
up
reason of that is why?
because it's not flush.
Okay.
On a diamond
As
table,
for
it's nice and
diamond.
flush. Low plug-in for diamond billiard tables.
All right. Absolutely. Okay. Is this a snooker safe here, Oscar? Banking it back up table by the chalk?
I like that shot. It's not bad. I wouldn't shoot it. I would
Okay.
play the overcut.
Okay. One pocket style, cutting it to the corner. If you miss, play it back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would play the overcut. I wouldn't even go for the shot, really.
So you're really just playing safe.
Personal preference.
Personal pre-
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I probably.
Okay.
That's the worst way to miss it.
Now, when Pops is in stroke, this is a hanger.
Yeah. He's solid.
Yeah.
And these pockets are a little bit more generously cut. You can just roll it. He didn't have to hit it that great. He hit it perfect. So.
Right into the middle of the line.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. This is my first time on the CSI stream. This is beautiful. I love it. This
Yeah,
is my dream right here.
Yeah, the lighting looks good.
Yeah, and these cameras, good view.
Got Stephen Kwan behind the technology booth here.
That's it. Operating the switcher, doing his thing. Good job. If you had a chance and you're in San Diego, make your way down here to OnCue. Support Pool, support those who support you, and this is a glorious event. I'd like to thank CSI for having this event, and I'm just happy to be here right now. Swan, Pops, and Ramin.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't going to have this event, actually. This was kind of brought together fairly late in the year. I know Hard Time Spellflower was not going to have it again, and they just couldn't find a... And it's good that they brought it back to San Diego, because this is where the event should be. This is, Swanee is from San Diego originally, so, I mean...
Right. R.I.P. Swanee. Great ambassador for the game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and what's the problem ball here, Oscar?
Well, Pops made a ball on the break. The only thing is I would probably play position for the 2 ball on the side or on the same corner that he's shooting at, because it's such a steep angle. Actually, he did try that.
Right.
But he nudged the 2. Now the old Oscar Dominguez would play safe. The new Oscar Dominguez
banking this.
fires it cross side and draws it out. Just because I've changed.
Pops.
Pops
Tricky.
is playing a little nitty right now. Well, it's
Not
kind
leaving
of
anything.
it's kind of good that he's doing that. Just Ramin's a patient player, and whenever you're keeping a patient player like him that's traditionally slower, and you keep playing safe and safe and safe,
Right.
and you're like, yeah, go ahead, take all the time you want. He's kind of putting himself at a stroke. So whenever
Okay.
he does have to come with a shot, it's always more difficult.
Understand.
He hit it good.
He hit that ball well.
Hit it good, real good.
There's a tough channel past that 7. That's tough angle. If he has the pockets, like
Yeah, it's
Really?
about three-quarters of a
Three
pocket,
quarters.
half a pocket.
And then position of the 5 is not enviable.
Yeah, because the cue ball's aiming towards the wrong directions. He has the option to follow or pinch draw it. I didn't follow it any.
Well, the things here while they work the kinks out in his first and second games is that the balls, they're not totally selling out. You know?
Yeah. Here you have the option to play cross side and stick it or bank the cue ball behind the 9. See, I don't like that shot for one reason, mainly because these tables you haven't played on them yet. This is your first match. I mean, I would just knit them up and just slide the cue ball behind the 9. The reason why is because even if I were to make that cross side, you probably would have left yourself pretty long on that 5. I mean, I don't know. I would have played safe there just to really tie up my opponent.
Right.
But here, Ramin's probably going to get a shot on the 4 in the side pocket after he makes a combination, if he makes a combination.
And here you go.
Here you bank the 4 ball right near the 7, slide cue ball behind the 8.
Now that would be a good shot.
Yeah, the key is to bring the cue ball on the cushion. You want to leave the cue ball on the cushion, no matter which way you decide to play safe. Yeah, vice versa is good.
There you go. So he's either going to go to the air here, or he has a little bit
He's
of
got
a
a
swerve, right?
Yeah, he can see the outside edge of it. Ideally, whenever you play safe, you want to play safe in a position where if you don't play safe,
Right.
you don't sell out.
Okay.
And that's one of those positions where even if he didn't hook him, he would have left him difficult.
Right.
Kind of curious to see how Ramin shoots this. He can play the aggressive route or play to hit it thick and bank it and try to slide a cue ball behind the 8, which is what he did.
Yeah, I like that shot better.
I like that shot, too.
That was a good shot.
I agree. Even if he didn't, he was unsuccessful hooking him. I mean, regardless.
Well, the point of it is you're going to sit there and you're going to shoot the right shot
Right. Now,
for that situation.
here's a good shot. I hit it thick and bring the cue ball behind the 9 and use the 6-9 as blockers. Like that. But
A little thin.
a little bit thicker. A little bit thicker, and you hit higher on the long rail, and you slide underneath it in the short rail.
Right. I think, when you're getting used to the table and you're just up there, you're totally not you know, straight, even though Pop's been in the grease a million times and Ramin's a seasoned,
Yeah, these
seasoned
guys.
SoCal player. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they've played a few times together.
It's not their first barbecue.
No, they've had a couple. All right. Here's a safety opportunity for Ramin, and it's a pretty good one. Pretty sporty.
Nice shot.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Okay.
I'm going to say the 9 ball is moving.
So is he coming under 2 rails or coming one rail at it?
One rail at it, and with right-hand spin off the top side of the 4.
Reed Fleming, you have 3 minutes to report to
Told you the
table
9 ball was moving. I just know my customers too well.
Table
Yes, you
5, Reed Fleming.
And you got a bad roll there, but, a good hit. Ramin should never in a million years even consider the
Shooting this
combination. No,
combination,
never in
right.
a million years. You go for the run out here. It's so easy. Well, not easy, but,
But it's
easier.
open.
It's open.
Sometimes you just want to get that bead on the wire. You want to make sure that you're getting up there.
You know what? I've been in that situation where I'm down on a ball, and I have ball in hand, and I know it's a dead out. But I'm dogging my brains out so bad. I'm like, I'm not running out here. I
Right.
know I'm not running out, so I'm going for the cheese.
Right.
And it's a horrible feeling.
It's like you're under the gun. You're like, man, I know I'm not going to run out.
I know I'm not going to run out, so I ride the cheese and
take a chance.
take a chance. I mean, it's only happened to me like maybe once or twice in my career,
Right.
but it's not a good feeling when you know you're not getting out no matter what.
That's how I feel all the time. So welcome to my world. I couldn't get out with a hall pass. All right, Ramin. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Ramin got a little bit with ball in hand. He got way too straight onto the cushion, but he managed okay.
So do you advocate going 2 rails here towards that chalk, shoot the 7, or are you just floating out this 1 rail to shoot the 7?
No, just 1 rail with spin.
Okay.
I'll be very surprised if he goes 2 cushions. Why? There's no benefit behind it. If you stay high on the 7, you can just pinch it across. See, I feel like that was a mistake in the aspect that he really didn't even look.
Okay.
He didn't look. He kind of just, he stayed down at the angle of the ball. He didn't really look at the path of the cue ball.
Right.
With the spin that he had, if he would have gone center table, he's perfect.
Yeah.
I'd rather have myself a guaranteed angle than shoot into a position where you're really not sure if you're going to get there.
Right. Okay.
All right.
He just has to handle his business right here, and he should be okay.
Yeah, 2 cushions outside English area, falling into the angle. Yeah, that's the way to shoot it.
You see, now that looked like that was a good stroke.
Yeah,
that he put in the ball.
Yeah.
You know?
As the day progresses and people get more matches under their
Right.
belt, the quality of play is going to increase.
Absolutely.
That's just
Well, first and foremost, you know, it's here as a celebration for the memory of Swanee.
Absolutely.
And we're all here to watch quality pool, but people are here to celebrate this guy's memory. RIP to Swanee, and thank you to CSI for bringing this to us, and their sponsors, Kamui and Cheqio and Fargo Ray. So we have 1 apiece?
2-1.
Oh,
Right? Oh, is it 1 apiece?
Mhm.
Oh, it is 1 apiece. Excuse me.
let's see if Ramin sticks to that cut break he was using.
I think he might have accidentally cut broke.
So you think-
I don't think he meant to hit
Okay.
him cut. I think he
He's trying to catch
he's
a
trying to
flush?
square, but he mishit it.
All right.
Because I've never seen Ramin really cut break. I know him for a long time. Well, he does, but on the rare occasion.
Rare.
He's going to try and stick Whitey. With the magic racket, there's really no need to cut it.
He's going the same direction every time he's got. Maybe he's mishitting it.
Yeah. It's not severe enough of a cut.
Well, he has his work cut out for him right now, Oscar.
Yeah, this is a nice little stroke test here.
It's one of those Oral Strickland shots right here.
You know who shoots these shots? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Probably the best I've ever seen. Jeffrey Ignacio. He pinches this ball so good. It's unreal. He hits the ball so fat with spin and just grips it and rips it. It's pretty amazing, actually.
That guy has a very big stroke.
Yeah, I mean, he's nasty.
And he's getting ready to play Archer, right?
He's playing Archer in a couple hours.
A couple of jelly beans.
Yeah. Fried jelly beans, I believe.
Absolutely.
That's a nice delivery there.
Yeah. He looked like he opted for the cleanness of the hit rather than trying to overpower the ball.
Right.
Right?
Now you have a choice of going 3 cushions tight and dropping down on the 4th, or going 3 cushions long and try to play it short side.
Okay, and all right. So the ones where you're pinching and he has to come, that's tight. He has to hit that ball
You
really
have to hit the
well.
ball good.
Yes.
I play it tight. I play it between the 4-8 on the 3rd cushion. So basically, even if you hit it a little bad, you can bump the 4. A lot of good things can happen when you go tight. When you go long, it's a little risky. Oh, jeez. Oh, you hit that way too much draw. Way too much draw.
Yeah, I think Ramin's, he's just not comfortable as I've seen him shoot other times. I think looking for him to warm up, maybe take a break and collect himself a little bit, and then, go after this, because he cannot afford to give Ernesto unearned games.
Oh, no.
Easy
No
chances at the
chance.
table.
Now, there's really 2 choices here. Straight back or the soft spin behind the 8-9. I think everybody knows what I like to shoot.
Yeah.
And rightly so. I feel like you shoot the straight back 10 times, you'll play safe, and you shoot this shot 10 times, I think you'll play safe a higher percentage.
And that's really what it's all about, you know, and the conditions and atmosphere does lend itself to your choices.
Absolutely.
If you think you can get back at the table, you can get away with it, you might fire at that straight back. But if you know that the guy at the other end of that stick is looking to take you down, you're going to be a little careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't even think my dad realizes it. My dad wall hooked him. My dad straight wall hooked him.
Got him with the pillar.
Got him with the pillar. You know, Ramin's getting down on the ball, and I don't even think he realizes he can't shoot.
I think he just realized it. He's laughing because he realized that he's wall hooked.
This is beautiful.
Even without the wall, that's still tough on us.
Oh, yeah. There's obstacle course here, you said.
This is how I like pool, though. Tight and in the trenches.
Yeah, this is. Guarantee you 100. He ain't making this ball. I mean, there's just no way he's gonna make this ball.
He might just stab it right in.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Look at that.
That was a hell of a hit. Nice shot.
Wow. Great shot by Ramin. You know, the one thing I noticed about Ernesto, man, his demeanor just does not change. If you want to know the score in Ernesto's match, you have to go check it yourself.
Yeah,
because
no way
he's not giving away anything. All right, now opportunity for Ramin.
It's two kicks and scratches he's had, and that one was a little bit more predictable. I saw the scratch coming. I said, if he hits this ball fat, it's a big scratch.
Right.
Because it was drawing off the cushion. The other one was a bad roll, but this one, I think it was just a miscalculation on my dad's part. Because instead of shooting that way, I wouldn't mind shooting the other way. It's a big target.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, he has a little angle right here. You can just shoot the 9 in the opposite corner.
Yeah, he's in a good spot here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stake Ramin from here.
You're a brave man.
I'm in a gambling mood.
When aren't you? Okay.
2-1,
Right.
Ramin.
2-1, Ramin Bakhtiari. And this is very not indicative of both of their games. You know, I've seen Pops play way better, and I've seen Ramin play way better. So let's hope that right now, you know, the cobwebs are out and we have a good match. I know Ramin probably feels fortunate. He's like, you know what? I escaped right there. Now I'm good. 2-1.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that all goes back down to, the importance of a safety.
Right.
You know, if my dad would have done a full ball hook there, then he's got complete control of the match. But he mishit the break there big time. And might have sold the farm here. It's a tight fit, but
He has he has the
he's
one
got
ball.
it.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
has
it.
the one ball. Thank you for that angle.
the only issue is because he can barely see it, he can't see the left side of the tube.
No, you're here. You guys are.
Yeah. Anyways.
What table is that? Two?
Wow.
Okay, I got it.
This place is literally filled with spectators,
Yeah.
and they are interested in knowing what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Anyways.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that, guys.
That's all right.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
We need a million more people like that.
All right, well, right now, Ramin looks to be in control. Oscar, one rail back to 3 right here.
Yeah, the only saving grace my dad has, he needs to hope Ramin misplays his speed mainly from the 5 to the 6 to the 7. Because the 3 to the 4 should be straightforward for him, especially a player of Ramin's caliber. Kind of overran position here.
I was going to say, it's not as...
I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. More angle.
Yeah, you take a look at the monitor, it's like pretty severe, whereas if you look at it in person, it doesn't look as severe. But it is pretty steep. You got to go 2 cushions here, up and down. Uh-oh, perfect.
And Ramin, he's been at the table more than Pops. He's getting a little comfortable.
Now,
he's looking better.
The biggest danger here is coming too short. If you're going to draw it out, either stop the ball and play the 3 cushions, or draw it enough. Make sure you draw enough. Don't draw it like that.
He knew it when he hit it.
Don't draw it like that.
And that's why I like to advocate when I'm telling lower players, which is, well, of course, where I'm at, is that you take the shot where you can let your stroke out. If he would have just stopped it, he would have had the 3 cushion, he would have went around, and it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, of course. Now he's got to put high inside and make sure he doesn't hit the point.
Right.
Because if it hits the point, it's not going to bounce off the cushion. And now he's going to be frozen on the rail. Now's where the problems start.
That was a good recovery from where he was at, though.
Yeah, a good recovery. It's a tough shot, though. High outside. Hit it well.
Yes, he did.
Hit it real well. It's actually perfect to come underneath it, like on the right side of the 8.
Right. So when you pinch this ball, Oscar, do you look to get? Are you going ahead of the side pocket, or are you going below the side pocket to get position?
Ahead of the side.
Ahead of the side pocket. And why are you doing that?
Because there's no way you can screw up. You're going to get a shot no matter what.
Okay. And going under the side pocket,
you can easily overrun it.
Okay.
Now, if the 8 ball passes easily into the right pocket, even if it does, I don't like it because you're going to bump the 9. I like drawing flat. Flat draw.
Flat draw.
You see, I don't like that. I don't like it.
I don't know. He might have a little bit of it.
Yeah, he makes it, but it's just like you're straight in. You're going away from the angle.
Right. Every time you're shooting into the angle, it's always easier because then you just have to stroke the ball well.
Oh yeah.
But on those shots where you have to make a decision and you're not fully warmed up, it's going to be tough.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You can go a high ball and you can play it under. You can shoot the 9 in the side or follow forward. Yeah, he shot in the side.
Yeah.
But it's kind of unnecessary if he would have really paid attention to where he needed to be. But he's getting a feel for it.
Exactly. He's recovering. He's recovering.
And he's making good recovery shots.
Yes, he is. Ramin Bakhtiari up 3-1 over Ernesto Dominguez. This is Raw Hannah with Oscar Dominguez.
That's right. Now it's 3-1.
Mm-hmm. Alternate break. Oof. That alternate break format levels the field a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can't put any packages together. I mean, you can, if you always control your serve and win on your break. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Cheqio and Kamui. This is a CSI CueSports International.
Don't forget to get your 2016 Swanee T-shirt by the front door at the 7-foot table. Go see Fast and Loose Designs. Get your 2016 Swanee T-shirt.
All right, Ramin a break.
Let's see if that cue ball is going to the same place every time, Oscar.
Yeah.
So he's doing that on purpose.
Have you won yet?
is a Moscone Cup points event. A couple of Moscone Cup hopefuls.
Absolutely. So who's that in field besides yourself?
Rocket.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
You know, a guy who follows the tour is what I'm
Yeah.
referring to. Guys where it's actually valid, because a lot of these guys are great players, American citizens, but most of them don't follow the tour, so it doesn't really matter. Even if they win the tournament, it's not going to help them.
Right.
Unless they start playing all the events. Just really Rodney and myself, I believe. And who else travels? Can't think of anybody else.
I saw Max Eberly.
Max Eberly.
Yeah,
but
Max
he's not
Eberly.
traveling really anymore.
Max is located in Vegas now.
Yeah, he's staying in Vegas. I mean, there's a chance of Max hitting a couple tournaments here and there, but I mean, he's more. I think he's more focused on his artwork. And
Yeah,
rightly
he's a
so.
fantastic,
Oh my God,
fantastic
incredible.
artist. Big
He's
to Max Eberly.
You know, he's got pieces of art in a really famous Thai restaurant inside in Vegas. It's
Shout out to him. All right, what's the play here, Oscar?
I don't like it, but he's going to shoot in the side. No safety. That was probably the right shot.
Right.
Control pull.
Now he had a chance to, glue him to the back of that 5 ball.
Everyone, we got to keep things moving. If
And
your
at the
match has
level-
been called, you need to start.
There it goes.
Hit a few balls and then start. Don't play 3 or 4 practice
There it
rounds.
goes. There he goes. You called it.
Because I've seen enough.
You've seen enough. You know
I've seen
what's
enough.
up.
I know you have to glue at the caliber where you guys play pool. You have to glue that guy to the back of the ball to take away all his opportunities. Yeah. And just like that, instead of being 4-1, Pops it's going to be 3-2.
Yeah, he's just got to stop the ball there. Don't do anything. Yeah, perfect.
And Pops, if he completes this rack, he's going to steal one from Ramin.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a good shot by Ramin to play a good safe. It was good control. The percentages were in his favor.
Right.
But it was a mistake on Ramin's part by not
He had the
getting good on the
opportunity
three.
to glue him to that,
Yeah.
and he didn't do that. 3-2. It's a good match. Ernesto's break, and the Fargo rating is moving.
Yeah.
I remember when they introduced the Fargo rate over there at the BCA in Vegas and stuff, and I was watching. I was like, "What's that?" And then I went and talked to the gentleman about it. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel like it's a good system for people to match up. Like right now, Ramin would probably say, "Hey, I feel like the favorite. If I'm up 3-2, race to 8.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, well, let's get some action going. You know, and one guy will feel confident, and it's a mathematical way of people matching up.
There you go.
And it's just kind of
You using the new math or the old math?
exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's another conversation.
All right.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's just, it's pretty cool, I think.
Anything that pushes and evolves the sport, I'm for it.
Absolutely. And then poker, poker, that really helped poker out, the percentages on each hand.
Yeah.
I think that revolutionized a big deal of making poker more watchable.
It made me understand.
Yeah.
Because I don't play poker.
Yeah.
All right. Ernesto looking to swing 2 rails here.
Tough shot. Real tough shot. Wow.
Well,
A little short.
Right.
He overkilled it.
and that's what I mean. Ramin had more time of possession on the table than Ernesto did. To put him in stroke, but Ernesto said, "You know what? It's not my first barbecue."
Yeah. Now he has an election to follow or to draw. He's gonna
Ernesto's
follow.
going to go forward on this ball. And you see that rhythm is quickening. He's starting to feel it.
Yeah. He knows he's got to get him. Ramin's a tough player. Always been a tough player for years. I remember he played Hillbilly some $100 sets not a couple years back, and he beat Hillbilly out of a couple hundred. Hillbilly, no slouch.
Hillbilly Bryant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great player.
I mean, I can imagine the table time on that match.
All right, Ernesto's looking to swing this around to get position back to the 9 ball.
Nice shot. Good speed.
And he's right into the angle. He came a little long.
Yeah, a little long.
but for players of your caliber, it's a hanger for him.
It should be a smooth, straightforward shot.
And we are knotted up at 3-3. And whichever way this match goes, they have pivotal turning points where they can come back and say, you know what?
Yeah.
And if I would played a little tighter shape, I would have got him.
Are you serious? Is this guy going to ask for his autograph in the middle of the match?
This guy's a clown. He needs to be schooled.
Wow.
Well, you know, we have some zealous spectators, and Steven shaking his head, say, can't believe the guy walked in the middle of the match, asked for his autograph.
I've had that happen before.
I'd be honored. Somebody asked for your autograph, I'd feel good. Just not in the middle of my match.
Not in the middle of the match.
All right, good break by Ramin. All stay out of their one ball. Okay.
Ooh. You got kicked out. Got
Yeah.
a good, not a roll, I wouldn't say, but a good bounce, I guess. Problem here is going forward, the 7-ball plays pretty big.
Okay.
Drawing it, not quite enough angle to draw it 2 cushions out.
I've seen you pro players, you get to this position, you just stop shot and take a harder shot on them too.
Yeah. I like a punch follow. The reason why you want to do a punch follow,
Okay.
is because you push the ball out. So
Okay.
you're going to go, the cue ball would bounce between the 6 and the 7, like basically where the third game marker is at.
Okay.
And with a flat ball, no inside English, and just come across to basically the other third diamond to give yourself a shot.
Wow, so you're going in his side pocket with the punch because the flat. Okay,
You see,
he tried.
that's
Yes.
why he went
Yeah.
smooth. When you go smooth, the 7-ball played big. Where if you do a punch follow, like a jab, it's kind of like a hard, firm stop shot,
Right.
and it will hit the third diamond. You will cheat it out that way.
Okay. That's a tough shot.
It is a tough shot, but I mean, I saw, when you see it, I guess I'm a little bit more creative, I guess, when it comes to that. But he didn't see it. But he made a great recovery.
That was a good stroke by Ramin. He doesn't have the table speed down to where he needs to be, but he's been shooting great recovery shots, and it's a W.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing recovery shots that really well. He's not missing. It's always a nice thing.
He got a little fortunate
He
there.
got a roll there.
Yeah. He got a little fortunate there. Yeah, it's a choice.
It's still more difficult than what he could have had, It's,
Absolutely.
now he's got to hit it a little firm, a little high follow before the side pocket, and bounce basically as far to the center of the table as you can. Is he drawing it? No, he can't be drawing it. You see? He tried to get more angle than what he had.
Did. He actually did.
And again, we go back 2 games
Right.
where you said he didn't play an aggressive safety. He
Exactly.
played like a controlled safety, and it cost him. It's going to cost him possibly the match.
And
my dad.
the only reason I've learned that sitting in the booth with your dad and with Sal and the people, the good players, they say when you have an opportunity to lock somebody up, you have to lock them up.
Yeah.
And take away, the more opportunities you take away from them,
Yeah, of
the
course.
bigger the advantage is for you.
And it's hard to. I know this is going to be hard, a little bit more difficult for fans of pool to believe. They probably think I'm talking out of my butt. But I feel like a very, very powerful safety, a very precise safety, puts more pressure on your opponent than a run out.
Right.
Because
And
you can break your opponent down.
exactly. And just like that, Ernesto is now, after he sinks this 9-ball, he will be in the lead 4-3. And Ramin is going to be thinking about it. And if I was Ramin, I think I'd be looking at taking my bathroom break or something, collect myself, and try to pull myself back into this match because he's not shooting bad. He is not shooting bad by any means. He's just not taking advantage of all the opportunities that he's presented.
Yeah. And that's another thing, like you said, he wasn't getting the speed down, and you mentioned that it's going to take a little bit. Tournament settings, you got to come out the gate on point.
Right.
And
props to the guys who can do that. Props to the pro players who can get up there and adjust.
Soke is the best at it. There's no. I don't think there's a better tournament player who just.
One of my favorites ever, just ever.
He's unreal.
And Ernesto to break.
That's
He
it.
shoots in the same spot that Ramin broke from.
Yeah, but he's been breaking bad. He's mishitting one so bad. That's all you got to do. It's magic rack. Stun it.
So when you talk about that on the break, Oscar, what are your choices when you're using the magic rack to break? What are you looking to do? Just yourself personally, real quick. What are you looking to do when you break?
I like to. Obviously, you want to make sure it's a good rack. That the balls are frozen
Right.
because it's easy to kind of get lazy and just throw them in there.
Right.
And you catch the corner ball automatically, and you want to control the whitey in the middle of the table. You want to hit it firm and control whitey in the middle of the table.
Are you looking to control the one ball also, or are you not looking for that? Because I've seen that, and that is a ploy. They control that one ball. They get a shot.
You know, I used to try, overcut the break.
Right.
But a lot of times you can overcut the break too much and miss the corner ball. I've done that. And it's just like, I'd rather just make the corner ball and let the one ball either go in the side or bounce
There
3
you go.
cushions.
All right. That's
Where
always
it passes a side pocket, hits basically where the chalk's at, and ends up on the rail.
All right. What is Ernesto looking at here? Is he playing safety, coming off the edge of the 2 and put him down? Yeah.
I don't like that shot.
Yeah, I was
at
going to say
all.
it's tough. If you're looking to get under that 4, that was tough. And right now, Ramin has an
You
opportunity.
gave him life.
Right.
You have him drowning. You took your foot off of it.
Right.
But
That's a tough skill to learn, Oscar.
he could have pushed out there, pushed out into a safety.
Well, maybe he felt the momentum was on his side and he wants to keep going.
Yeah. Let's see, Ramin. This is a big, big shot for Ramin. Just stay down. This is a key. Keep your head still. He did that.
Good shot.
Now, if you want to get really brave,
You're going to break him up.
break him up.
Right. And then you break him at this juncture because you can control the cue ball better. You know it's going to stay down table, right?
Yeah, of course.
Are you hitting this ball like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock? What are you doing?
I hit it with the flat ball, low center.
Below center and just stun over?
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that. Number one.
Right. He had an opportunity there to, okay, so the old adage is don't bump balls unless you need to, right?
Yeah, but that was the A balls. Well, maybe the A ball fits a lot easier than what we think.
Right.
I'm sure it fits good. Now he's in trouble. He's
Wow.
too flat.
He's been coming with the shots, Oscar.
He's in trouble though. He's got to come with a really good shot here.
You know what?
He will. I think he will.
Yes, I think he will.
I think he will too. But if he makes a mistake, it wouldn't surprise me.
Ramin, he knows the gravity of this shot, and I like that he's taking his time and walking around the table, checking his position. Not over analyzing, but just giving himself the correct breathing space to pocket this 5-ball. Nice level cue.
Yeah. He's got a high deflection shaft, a natural shaft. Actually, it's easier to make these balls with this. You can punch the ball a lot easier.
He's trying to make sure he gets that angle. Now, he probably shot this shot a bunch of times.
But not when he's down 4-3 on the
That's-
TV table.
That's what
at
I
the
wanted to
Swanson
bring in.
Memorial.
Okay, there we go. Because some people try to tell me that doesn't make a difference.
Oh, yes. What a great shot that was there.
This
But
is what he's been
again,
doing.
another tough shot.
It's like what you said, Oscar, but he's been excelling at this.
excelling.
He's
This
been
is crazy.
playing these shots very well, staying within his means, and he's getting out
This is why I like breaking out that balls.
because now he wouldn't have to worry about
You
that.
don't have to worry about anything.
I think a good straight pool player probably would have broke those balls up
100%.
too. Or a one pocket player, he would have broke those balls up.
100%. Uh-oh. No, it It worked out.
Yes, it did.
It worked out, but this is a shot. You can either use a low center, a low inside, just a touch of inside here, and kill it so you can play shape in the corner, or you can let Whitey run and play it in the side. I like to kill it, personally. And
Wow,
that's going to leave a mark.
And this is I'm trying to think to myself what reason he had to miss that ball, and I can't bring him. Maybe he just didn't give it the respect that was due at that time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough shot. I mean, it's a thin hit, and you know you need to hit it slow.
Right. Now, is that it? That's why you missed that ball? It's thin hit, and that's in your head, just playing with you a little
It's
bit?
easy to overcut. Here it pops. Just got to stick it. And he stuck it into the rail and gave Ramin a little lifeline here.
Now, I'm going to say I don't make excuses for pool players, but it is kind of congested in here, and there's a lot of traffic going by for Ernesto and for Ramin because we're right in front of the bathroom. And it's a little hot in here. So, you know, these are conditions. That's why the Filipino players are so conditioned. They play in this all the time. We're not used to it. We're a little spoiled here.
Oh, yeah.
But I look for Ramin to get out here.
Yeah, Ramin's out here. He should be.
Are you shooting this to the rail, or are you just floating in space?
I punch follow. Like that.
Okay. Punch follow and stun follow, same thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I don't like rolling a ball if I don't have to.
Correct.
The reason is, like, I just feel like there's more variables
Right.
into the equation. That,
Right. You take everything out of it but your stroke.
yeah.
We have a tie at 4-4. This is Hannah with Oscar Dominguez and Ramin Bakhtiari versus Ernesto Dominguez, and Ramin is taking a break.
Yeah.
You know, the momentum changed. It might be it. Took a break. He's going outside.
Yeah, well, Rob, what are you doing next week?
Next week I will be busy. After I tell you about this, the BCA Pool League 2015-16 league year, 40th annual BCA PL National Championships, the greatest pool tournament in the world, held July 20th to 30th, 2016, Las Vegas, Nevada, powered by Fargo Rate, Diamond, Cyclops, Rio, Kamui, CSI International, Billiards Digest, Predator Cues, Viking Cues, and Ivan Simonis. And if you want to catch me next week, Oscar, you're going to have to catch me in Fremont, California Billiards Club at the Mez West State Top Gun.
Absolutely. Biggest tournament of the year for the Mez West State Tour.
Yes.
It's like our crown jewel.
Giving back to the players, the top 32 players.
Absolutely.
Get to play with the big boys. But the best thing you guys did, and my hat's off to you, the little gun.
Yeah, the little
It's
gun.
beautiful. That's a great tournament for the people who didn't make it to the top 32.
Right, I agree.
Good way to give back to the players. Hats off to you and Desiree for that.
Thanks, bud.
What a great setup this is, Steve. I love it. I just met my man Steve right here, and this is great. He has a TriCaster going. He's getting us our shots, and we're having a good time here.
Yeah.
Shout out to On Cue, Clyde Nordis, and his mom doing a great job out here. And just shout out to everybody supporting in the chat room and supporting Watching Pool, and who actually come down here to watch. I mean, it's one thing watching on television, but when you can watch it live, you need to come down and support your sport.
Amen, brother. Amen.
You know, I wish we could do it for the whole world, but we're trying. They also have today Racks. Today Racks or is next week?
Yeah.
Empire State. Shout out to Tony Robles and Gail. Also a Moscone Cup Point event. And I'm just going to say that I love it that there are more Moscone Cup Point events available on big tables.
Yeah.
For the pros to have a chance to make
I
it.
agree. I mean, I think the biggest thing is people don't. I mean, even though it's not, what's the word? I guess financially
Right.
feasible to go
course.
all of them because you have to like win them all in order to make them worth it.
Absolutely. But I'm just going to be the little cheerleader here. The opportunity to represent your country to me outweighs all that.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
You're going to London to the pit.
I'm going to go to North Carolina. I'm going to go to a lot of tournaments.
You know what? I support you.
You know, it's just I know it's expensive, but not if you win.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you deserve to get rewarded if you go out there and make the sacrifice.
Exactly. Team USA, they did their thing this year. You know, I was out there losing my voice, screaming, you know, and I will make that trip to London.
Absolutely. And God willing, I'll see you there.
That's what I'm planning on.
That's right.
All right. I'll get bumped up from the back. Get a little business class going on.
Absolutely.
No, but,
That'd be sick.
yeah, that would be insane. Well, a couple of other pros. We have Amar Kang here and Ruben Bautista.
Yeah, Ruben Bautista with the state course, Carlos.
There you go.
All the way from Texas.
24/7 action.
24/7.
All right, Ramin is back, and Oscar, if he breaks the balls the same way again, then he might have been doing that on purpose the whole time.
Yeah.
If the cue ball goes to my right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is it, Oscar, right here. 4-4. I think somebody's going to have to make a move here.
I agree. The winner of this game wins a match. Yep, I think the winner of this game wins the match. I'll go out on a limb.
For anybody out there that's new to pool watching the stream, I think everybody here watching the stream is a diehard, but the mental aspect of pool is one of the toughest things ever. I don't care what sport you bring up. Pool is very, very difficult.
Oh, brutal.
Mentally taxing. All right, and here goes Ramin to break. He put a little
Follow on it. He hit it poorly. But he got away with it. He sees the 2. He might make the 2. And if he can make the 2, he's got a natural position to come up and down. Obviously very difficult, but he ended up pretty good considering he didn't hit the break not nearly the way he wanted to. Yeah, Ramin's shooting.
Right.
He's going to shoot.
I like that he's taking his time, composing himself, and make sure that he attacks the ball up the correct way.
You know, in this situation, he knows he's playing a good player. You gotta shoot. I mean, even if you miss it, I mean, you're playing to win.
Right.
That's all you can do. Now, my dad had that 7 ball that he rattled.
Right.
He was jacked up, and that changed the match the other way.
Yes.
After my dad kicked the ball, and it changed the match to its head.
Absolutely.
Now, is this going to be the moment where it switches back?
I think he hits this ball crisp and goes back and forth and gets on his 3.
Well, not crisp, but you made he hit it good enough to go in.
You're right.
That was a good shot. I mean,
Yeah.
he did hit it well. It wasn't.
It's part of it, you know. This is not a 3 7/8 pocket table. You know, this table's a little more forgiving, but you know what? They're both playing on the same table, and they both missed the same.
Yeah, of course. Now 3 cushions. That's the shot.
You know, they talk about the sound that the ball makes when you strike the ball pure.
Yeah.
That's the sound that ball made right there. It
Oh,
wasn't
boy.
tentative. That ball good.
Oh, boy. He got real close to his work. He's okay. Just playing in the corner.
Well, he knew that the magic rack was there, and the deflection off the magic rack would allow him to obtain position.
Yeah, I don't think he's that advanced.
Hey, I thought that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
All right.
All right, let's see what Dad does here. I think in the corner is a shot. Yeah, that's a shot. Don't do anything crazy. Just punch it across.
Whenever I commentate with him, so he just says just one rail. Absolutely no rail. If he doesn't want to, scooches back down. There he goes.
It's a good shot. I would have never shot it that way. I would have just punched it across.
You see, because I'm always in the booth with him, he says that. And when you do it, he tells me.
Ah.
Good shot by Ernesto. And that's what you said. The tide now, it's swinging back to Ernesto.
Swinging back.
5-4, and it's his break.
It's amazing. One missed ball changes the whole dynamic of the match.
That's why I think pool's one of the toughest sports in the world. And if it wasn't alternate break and it was just break when you win, that's even more difficult.
Yeah, it's a completely different game, especially with the magic rack.
Right.
You might not shoot.
Exactly. And the Fargo rating is reflecting that. It's now 78-22. Ernesto Dominguez over Ramin Bakhtiari, and his score is 5-4.
And you know what? Mathematically, they're absolutely right.
I love it. I'd like to have an interview with the guy with the Fargo rate so he can really explain to me. I want to know. I want to be a Fargo rate master. Ernesto waiting for the guy on the other table to shoot. Like I said, we're in close quarters here.
Yeah, he's going to break with this play cue.
So he's going for control.
No, he's going for the break cue. It's underneath the table.
When you break with your playing cue, the difference is what?
Oh, but usually the shaft's thinner because the break cue is a stiffer shaft.
So what's the effect?
The effect is that you're going to hit the ball a little bit more accurately because you're so used to shooting the way you aim, like normally. Look at this.
Yeah.
It came out perfect.
Yeah, it's bingo right here.
This is exactly the type of run out that you love.
It's all about just keeping those proper lines.
Really, the whole match here is the 3 to the 4, the 4 to the 5. Excuse
4 to
me.
the 5, and you're going to play the 5 where?
Oh, now he's got no choice. Now you have to play it 3 cushions or 2 cushions combination, or you can play it, hit the chalk where the chalks are at, low outside, and play the 5 in the lower left-hand corner.
I think he's going to take your option, Oscar.
Oh boy, that's going to leave a mark.
Wow. Ebbs and flows this game has been. I would never think that Ernesto would have scratched there.
Yeah. See, he drew it. I would have just followed it. I'm just like kind of baffled at his position.
Now, Ramin is in the position that you said he wants to win this game, and he's thinking about shooting that combination.
You know what? If I'm in this spot, I'm like, please shoot the combination.
Okay. He changed his mind.
Yeah, you don't shoot the combination.
No.
You just don't.
Well, truthfully, I would shoot the combination because I can't play.
Bro, if you shoot the combination, they see you.
I'm done?
Okay. You're done.
Thank you.
I'm going to club you with the Mez break here.
Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate that. All right, Andy.
Maybe you should have shot the combination.
You see? It's just that little bit of concentration you have to keep. As Ernesto says, you get lazy. He had ball in hand to get perfect. He could have got perfect on his 7 ball. Yeah, he probably still gets out here, but, you put yourself a little squirrely.
Yeah, he's a little squirrely here. I mean, he's okay, but
yeah.
Look at this. What is going on here?
Even Ramin's laughing to himself a little bit because he knows that could have been disastrous.
Oh, it's disastrous already. That 8 bit goes, but
you got to hit it really good.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know who Ramin is, and they're like, oh, he's not that. Oh, he's a good player. Trust me, he's a very good player. And that's, wow. I don't think he gets out here. I don't think he makes it. Even though he's supposed to. But I don't
he smooths this right in.
I don't think so. I don't know why. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
he should have made it.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get up there and do that again.
Yeah, that's.
How good is your left hand, Oscar?
It's okay.
Will you shoot just lefty, or you go on the bridge?
Yeah, I go bridge. It's easier. It's so much easier.
There you go. Okay, 5 to 5.
5 to 5, side by side.
And it's been that kind of match.
Yeah, nip tuck.
That's it. Uncharacteristic and unforced errors on both sides.
Yeah.
More so for Ernesto. Ramin bumped a couple of balls. He got a little squirrely on a bunch of balls, but he's been recovering, and, he's staying in the fight.
Yeah.
So we have action here on Fargo rate, 64-36. Ernesto still favored.
Yeah, it's about about 60-40. It's pretty close.
All right, I'm looking for that cue ball to end up on the right side of the table.
And you're absolutely right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dry break. Uh-oh, that's going to leave a mark, my friend. That's going to leave a mark.
You know, I think Ernesto did seize the opportunity when he was down to come back, but nobody has a stranglehold on this match right now.
Oh, no. Nobody's like saying, oh, this guy's the
Yes.
clear favorite. Oh,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Yes, no. This is just tight. You know, they're just, you know what? I enjoy these matches.
Yeah,
right there.
The grind.
Yes. Yes.
Now, there's several options here. I don't like that one. I would have played it softer and played it in the corner instead of going after it and trying to kick it out.
Well, I see 3 balls down here where the cue ball's going to be behind. That's 6-9.
Well. And look at this. Window shopping.
Yeah, he has a little bit of angle. I mean, it's not, you know,
I don't think
he doesn't
can
have the
see
hanger.
it. Yeah, he's got an easy jump, like quarter ball jump. But
Oscar, you have to stop that with the easy jump stuff because that's only easy for you. Me, I'm doing a little swerve, trying to play the one pocket kick and stick.
Yeah,
the 2 ball back down table.
that's a good shot. If you can get through, yeah,
Right.
absolutely. But if you can't get through, then this is the next best thing. The 6 gets
tough,
in the way. I
right?
think.
It does. The edge of the 6. Yeah, he's trapped between those
trapped.
2 balls.
He's
Yes.
trapped.
So going to the air is his only option here. I mean, not his only option, but a good option.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you're in a situation like this, you want to guarantee a hit.
Yes.
Don't sell out. Now, if you get a roll or you hit the jump good, then
You know what?
It's all gravy.
Whatever happens after you execute, you get what you give.
yeah. All right. See how good Ramin is with the jumper. He's a pretty good jump shot shooter. And I say that I jinx him. Sorry, Ramin. And look at this. Oh boy. Opened up the game now.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here.
He's shooting the combo, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
And in this situation, because he's able to control the balls, it's a short distance.
Oh, and also the 3 ball doesn't pass the 4.
And he's going to play safe on that 2 ball. Right in the hole.
Wow. How
Yeah.
big a win.
You see what I mean?
Yes,
And that's what
right.
happens, you know. Now he turned it back to Ernesto. Let's see if Ernesto can capitalize.
Yeah,
and
it was a
move up
good
the game.
save. Like you
Yes, it
called
was.
the safe.
Yeah.
You called the safe, and he gave himself an opportunity to play a good save.
Yes, he did. Because he tells me if you don't shoot him unless you can get the safe down.
Yeah.
Once again, we like to CSI CueSports International, the 2016 Swanee Memorial. We're down here at Cue Billiards in La Mesa on a beautiful day, 55 degrees outside. Thank our sponsors, Kamui and Cheqio. This is Ra Hanna. I'm very honored right now. Thank you for the opportunity, Oscar, to be in the booth here with you.
No, absolutely, man. It's fun. Gotta have my road dog. with
Yeah,
me.
you my man.
My road dog.
Looking out, that's right.
Let's see,
Big
Pops.
things for us this year.
Absolutely.
Big things.
And Pops broke him.
He's gonna get a shot. The deuce is
He
coming.
broke him poorly. But look at this. He broke him very poorly. Got a little fortunate. But he got natural position. Now here's the key. This is the match here.
Right.
I'd rather stop the... No, if you stop the ball, you don't follow enough. The 8 ball plays big to get
To
down
get it
to
back
the floor.
around, right?
So you have to get deep enough down table to where you don't hook yourself behind the 7, but enough angle to where you go down table if you make the 3.
Right.
And the 3 ball only fits in that pocket, really, in the other corner. But I kind of like my dad to follow this ball all the way down.
Is he like pinch drawing across here?
Very fortunate.
Right.
Very.
I saw the way he was cueing that he wasn't going to do what you were saying.
Very, very fortunate. You know, I don't even think he even realized what he could have done. He could have just stopped the ball, bank it cross-side, or play safe off the 3, shoot the 3 into the 8 and bring the cue ball behind the 4-9. There's a lot of options there.
Right.
He kind of got a little tunnel vision and try to force the angle. And he's going to have to pay for it because Ramin's going to play a good safe here.
Right. So it's Ramin swinging that cue ball around down towards where he's at, trying to hide the 2 by these cluster of balls, or
It's going to be very difficult to say.
Because there's 3 balls up here to play safe for him.
Yeah, I like your shot because you leave distance and
That's what I'm trying to do.
clusters.
Yeah, you don't want to leave. Because if you try to play the nitty super tight safe here and you sell out, you're going to be upset at yourself. But you got 4 balls here. There you go. Big margin of error right there.
You're right. That was the right shot. You called it. Now my dad's needs to hit it 100% and just pray. Really.
Okay, right. So on this one, do you still are you advocating hitting this hard? Because I talk to you a lot, and you say when you're kicking these balls in like this, you're going to hit them with some speed. Now, is this a finesse kick or
A finesse kick, 100%.
Okay.
Between the 7-5, and you use the 3-8 as a blocker.
something like that?
Yeah, of course.
You must know this guy a little bit. That was a good call.
Yeah, you have to shoot it that way because hitting it thinner, you get good. Hitting it thicker, you get really good. What you really want to do is bank it down table and use the 3-8 as blockers.
Right. Well, Ramin has his hands full right now.
Ramin needs to cut this ball in. I think he can see it. If he can't see it, it's a soft kick. No, you can see it.
He's looking at it like to cut this ball in, Oscar.
Well, the problem here is he's going to run into the 3, no matter if he makes it. Where that 3 exactly is going to end up, Lord knows.
Well, I figure he's going to take his chances because he wants to remain aggressive here.
Yeah, you got to play aggressive here. It's the right shot. Again, you know, if you lose shooting the right shot, it's always a good thing. Again, what a hell of a shot that was. Great
Fortune
shot.
favors the brave, brother.
Now he's long and straight.
Yeah, exactly where you don't want to be down one game, you know. But I think he's going to just stab this ball right in. I think Ramin makes this ball, and he gets out just right. He's been hitting these type of shots very well.
I agree. He's been making tough shots.
Yes,
all
he
day.
has.
After making that 2 ball, I mean, this one should feel like a hanger. I mean, the shot he just made was so difficult.
Yeah.
At that speed, especially. But pressure will burst pipes.
That's absolutely right. But he's looked like he's giving a good stroke on it.
He's going to follow forward 2 cushions. Oh. And ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem for him.
yeah, he's in a pickle.
Right.
Low outside English, 2 cushions to control the cue ball. Or 1 cushion. That works better.
Well, he has the correct angle. He had a big margin of error there.
Yeah. Now you can elect to follow forward or draw 2 cushions.
Great shot coming into the angle. I really admire that about the pros game.
Lay him inside, and you're in business. That ball skidded.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hit a little tentative right there.
That ball skidded. Pops is like, oh. That ball skidded.
Is he in danger of the side pocket here, Oscar?
Side pocket, no, but the 9 ball plays big.
Okay.
He's going to draw it 3 cushions. 2 cushions, I should say. A lot of spin. Oh, boy.
You called it.
He got lucky. He got lucky to see this ball.
That's the insight that you need. You called it. You said the 9 ball plays big.
Yep. It's gross, isn't it? I play enough pool where I just see it quickly.
That's beautiful.
Push.
No.
He pushed. Oh, shoot.
Very uncharacteristic for Ernesto Dominguez.
Yeah. That ball skidded on him. I mean, he should have just He hit it fat and it skidded, so it was a bad combination.
Ramin hanging in there. 6-6.
Wow. Talk about a game changer there, huh?
Yeah. And
From being dead in the water to
having life. And this is, this is exactly what we've been experiencing all day, though, in this match. It's like what you said. It's been a seesaw, Nobody ever been able to really take control of the match. But they're each capitalizing on the other person's mistakes. I think if you do that, you can stay in the match.
Yeah, I agree.
6-6. 2016 Swanee Memorial held at Cue Billiards in San Diego. CueSports International, thanks to their sponsors Kamui and Cheqio. Rahana in the booth with Oscar Dominguez. Tied at 6-6 going to 8.
And look at this, another dry break.
He took a lot off that break. And
Another dry break. And look at this, the 2-9 is juicy.
I would think that Ernesto's going to run out here, Oscar. Right to the 2-ball.
Yeah, you just need you need to pass the side pocket and you're in business.
Right. I'm just going to reiterate again, there is a ton of traffic through here with these players as they're trying to concentrate. This is tough conditions. But they are professionals, so they need to handle it.
It's a big shot here. Big shot here. And he missed it.
Okay, we have action.
Wow.
Ernesto just doesn't quite seem settled right now.
Yeah, well, I make excuses for him about that one.
No,
He's a grinder.
We know. Everybody knows the fortitude of your dad, bro.
Yeah.
Big respect. And usually he outruns it.
Yeah, usually outruns it.
He usually outruns it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's still a lot of pool left to play.
Absolutely.
I think I really like Ramin here. I like him to run out in the aspect that because if he stops his ball there, all he has to do is draw past the 8, and he should be okay on 4. The only danger is getting behind the 9. So after he shoots this, it's going to be. I don't suggest for him to try to force anything. Don't try to maneuver the cue ball over to the angle. Just stop the ball the best you can and take it from there.
That slow spin draw back from the 3 to the 4. And Ramin's address, his forearm is a little forward.
Yeah.
On the pendulum.
Look at that shot.
Good.
Look at that shot. What a hell of a hit that was, huh?
The guy comes with the shots. He's been doing it all day.
Just have to play it like that.
Right now, he's looking to play 2 rails to this 4-ball.
Well, I'm going to say the 9-ball plays big here.
You mean when he's spinning back?
Yeah, it's on the 3rd cushion, on the 2nd cushion. If he hits it hard, the 9-ball plays big. I don't think he even realizes it, but 9-ball plays big. Oh my God. He didn't draw it. He forgot to draw the ball. Whoopsie daisy.
Man, it's tough to try to figure out what's going on in your mind when you're trying to, you're sitting there and you've been here before and looking to get on the hill. And you have a moderately tough shot and you're sitting there trying to execute,
Yeah, it's tough. Now, whenever I'm dogging it, I like to follow into position.
Okay.
It's hard to dog the follow. It's easy to dog the draw.
bring yourself back into stroke a little bit.
Yeah.
Make a couple of balls, build your confidence
It's
back.
easier to. I don't like this shot. I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it is what it is, and he's shooting it that way. And he hit it absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. With the ball in hand, you don't put better position than that. Great shot. Now, I like to hit the second cushion. I like to hit the short route down table.
Right, because that ball's shadowed by the 7. Let's see him play this position for the
Yes,
6.
I like to hit the 6.
Oh, man.
The
Did you see him
cushion.
stay down on that shot?
Stay down good.
Yes, he did. He didn't even look to check where the cue ball was. He just
knew
stayed
it.
down.
He knew it. A little straight, but he's okay. That's what the draw is for. A little spin-a-rooney.
He should be okay right here. Instead of babying it, he let it fully out, and now he's perfect.
Yeah, that was the right shot.
And Ernesto moves to the hill.
Just like that. Well, folks, looks like Fargo was right.
It's incredible. I'm really intrigued by this right now. I'm going to have to do some research. Yes, I'm going to do some research. I know that
Mike
Bo.
Page.
Yeah, I know that Bo knows him and he talked to him about it. But I want to talk to myself personally because it's pretty interesting. Like I said, anything that's going to push our great game of pool forward, I embrace wholeheartedly.
I know Mike contacted me about having the Mesa Tour write down scores, but
That's a lot of work.
exactly considering the situation, it's only
So
two-man operation,
Yeah.
one-woman operation, really.
No, she's like 5 women.
I know. But they told me that they'll have a system where it works a little bit easier, so I
game.
told them absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
I
do
have
it.
nothing against anybody.
Let's do it. Okay, Ernesto's in control right now. He made a ball, and they're laying out there.
How good did he get a roll there? I mean, one ball fell, 2 balls in the side, 3-4 combination's good. The 3 ball's naturally going to go near the 6. The 8 ball's hanging over the side. I mean, it's very, very sweet opportunity from my father. If he doesn't get out here, I don't think he's going to get a better opportunity.
Okay.
The good thing is for him is that the 3 ball's going to trickle in front of the 9 too. 3 ball's going to trickle right in front of the 9.
I don't know what to do with you sometimes, man. That was a little spooky right there.
Well, experience.
All right, and Ernesto Dominguez defeats a game. Ramin Bakhtiari. It was not the cleanest match, but they managed to get it going.
Ramin hits those balls so well, that 3 ball, and he just forgot to draw the ball. He cued low,
And
he was perfect.
That's exactly the shot that he's going to shoot because he knows that was a mistake.
Yeah, that was. I thought he was going to overdraw, scratching the corner. He didn't draw it.
All right. Oscar's match is up.
Oh, my match is up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little break, and I'll return.
Go play a bunch of practice racks, hit a few balls, and get going. We got to keep things moving. Here are the 130 matches. If your table is available, please start immediately. Table number 1, Don McClellan, Blake Kamui. Table 2,